Hello there. Welcome, virtual audience, to the final presentation of this weekend's Sips and Scripts New Works Festival. Thank you so much for joining us this weekend, and those of you who've been tuning in to all the different pieces, we just so appreciate it. This has just been such a great endeavor. First time out, we're so happy with the presentations and how it's all gone. We couldn't be more grateful. And thank you, virtual audience, for rolling with these COVID punches with us and just sticking through it with us as we're pivoting and just figuring it all out in these crazy times. I am Charlie Brady. I'm the founder of Capital Arts Theater Guild.
And I am Yvette Holder. I am the creator and producer of Sips and Scripts.
And like I said, this is the first rendition of the Sips and Scripts New Works Festival. Tonight's presentation is Kaleidoscope by the magnificent Adrienne Earle Pender, who we have with us right here. And I would love, Adrienne, if you don't mind, telling the audience a little bit about yourself and your piece.
I'm Adrienne Pender. I live just outside of Raleigh, North Carolina. I've been writing plays for about 16, 17 years, and I'm a member of the Dramatists Guild. Nice, nice, nice.
One of the things about this festival that is unique to it is that it is a development-focused structure, which means that all of our selected playwrights last weekend and our companies, our casts, went through a round of presentations for a group of 4 panelists. For each presentation, they provided some awesome expert feedback for these pieces. And then the playwrights went away this week and made some edits. And what you see today is the next step in the development of this piece. And we have some panelists watching this evening. And Yvette will tell you all about who's watching tonight.
Absolutely. We have exactly 4 panelists who are joining us. And whatever I say about them, it's visuals. We have Mr. Roy Dix, who is a longtime theater critic of North Carolina, also a former writer of the News and Observer. We also have Miss Martha Needles Caravori. She is an actress as well as a longtime play reviewer. And we have Mr. Chuck Gall. He is a director as well as a longtime theater play reviewer. And of course, our special guest, panelist, he is Jeffrey Sweet. I've introduced him before. He's been a trooper through it all. He is a nationally acclaimed playwright, also a council member of the Dramatists Guild. So with that said, I want to thank all the panelists who are supporting our North Carolina playwrights by sharing their expertise. I want to thank you all for also supporting our North Carolina playwrights.
Yes, I couldn't have said it better myself. These panelists have just been troopers through these weekends, and we are just so grateful for you guys. It's really been a treat. Director of this production is Jamal Farrar. Great guy, strong hand, has got his hands in lots of different projects between TV and film and stage. You're going to see a lot more from this gentleman, and we're so grateful that we had him lead this group that you're about to see this evening. And on that, I'd love for these awesome actresses to introduce themselves. Why don't we start with you?
I'm Monique Taylor, playing Mom.
I'm Germona Sharp, and I'm playing Christine.
Hi, I'm Deanna Richards, and I'm playing Kim.
That was short and sweet. It's a little smaller one than usual. Anyway, I think that about wraps it up.
Yes, it
I
does.
think I'm ready to see a presentation.
Yes.
How about you?
Yes.
Once again, thank you so much for joining us. This has just been a great endeavor, and we're so excited to present to you tonight Kaleidoscope. Enjoy. Go that way.
Kaleidoscope, a play by Adrienne Earle Pender. Scene 1A. Present day. It's daytime in Christine's small efficiency apartment. A twin bed is center stage. A small table is next to the bed with a lamp missing its shade. The shade is on the floor in front of the table. On the other side of the bed is a folding chair. There's a pile of laundry on the floor and piles of books are scattered around. Christine stands near the bedside table back to the audience. She's wearing pajamas and socks. Her head is nodding to an unheard rhythm when she suddenly stops.
Now it's in my left ear. Now it's in my right ear. Now left, now right. Left, right, left, right. Oh, it swoops. It's swooping around and around. It's outside my head. Really, it's circling and swooping. It's sound and it's whooshing. It's whooshing around and around. Wait. Where is it?
Christine turns slowly, 360 degrees. Then she turns again quickly in the opposite direction. A loud whooshing sound is heard.
You heard it that time, right? Right?
She claps, then sits down on the floor cross-legged and buries her face in her hands. After a minute, she looks up quickly and catches her breath. She hyperventilates for a few seconds, then calms herself down.
That was close. That was close. That was close. It's gone now.
She runs her hands through her hair.
My crown. Where's my crown?
She stands up.
Where is my crown? Where is my crown? Where is my crown?
Christine stays where she is but looks around for her crown.
I'm the queen of Dongo and Matamba. I need my crown.
She rummages through the laundry on the floor and pulls out a large flat sheet and drapes it over her shoulders.
Você gostado meu manto real? Do you? Do you like my royal robe? I'm Jinga, queen of Dongo and Matamba. My brother was king, but he murdered my son to remove any other claim to the throne. So when my brother died and I became queen, I murdered his son as revenge for mine. Poison. I might have poisoned my brother, but I'll never tell. I'll never tell. I'll never tell. Nunca vou contar.
She circles the room once, and then as she circles again, she drops her arm and drags the sheet behind her. Then she drops it completely and circles the room in the opposite direction. After the last circle, she sits down regally and looks at the sheet on the floor.
Leave it there. Leave it. Please, leave it.
Christine lays down and curls up on her side. She reaches for the sheet and pulls it over herself and closes her eyes. After a minute, she opens her eyes and starts changing positions on the floor. She finally finds the right position, her back to the audience, and stops moving. Eventually, her back still to the audience, she begins to sing.
Sigh no more, lady, sigh no more, sigh no more, sigh no more, no more. 1 foot in sea, 1 foot in sea, 1 foot in sea, and one on shore, and one on shore, and one on shore.
She rolls over and sits up.
1 foot in sea, 1 foot in sea, 1 foot in sea. Wait, where's my royal robe? I need my robe.
She pulls her sheet back over her shoulders and stands as a queen. Blackout. Scene 1B. Back to the beginning of the exact same scene in Christine's apartment. Christine stands near the bedside table, her back to the audience, wearing pajamas and socks. This time, however, her sister Kim is standing center stage and their mom is standing downstage.
Christine.
Christine's head is nodding to an unheard rhythm when she suddenly stops.
Now it's in my left ear. Now it's in my right. Now left, now right. Left, right, left,
What
right.
sounds?
It swoops.
swooping?
It swoops. It's swooping around and around. It's outside my head. It really, it's circling and it's swooping. It's sound. And it's whooshing around and around. Wait,
What is she doing?
where is it?
Where's what, Chris?
Christine turns slowly, 360 degrees. Then she turns again quickly in the opposite direction. A loud whooshing sound is heard.
You heard it that time, right? Right?
I didn't hear anything.
Is she hallucinating?
Christine claps, then sits down on the floor cross-legged and buries her face in her hands.
I thought you said she was getting better.
I thought you were going to try and clean up your room today. Chris, honey.
Christine looks up quickly and catches her breath.
That was close. That was close. That was close.
Kim smiles at her, reaches out and strokes Christine's hair.
It's gone now.
Christine runs her hand through her hair. Kim pulls her hand away immediately and stands up.
What are we going to do now?
My crown.
I don't know.
Where's my crown?
Christine stands up.
Where is my crown?
We'll find it. Don't worry.
Where's my crown?
I'll help you look.
Where is my crown?
Kim looks behind the bed and the table. Mom goes to Christine and tries to touch her, but Christine stays where she is, looking around for her crown. Mom backs away from Christine slowly.
I'm the queen of Dongo and Matamba. I need my crown.
Kim steps back slowly, watching. Christine rummages through the laundry on the floor, pulls out a large flat sheet, and drapes it over her shoulders.
Você gosta do meu manto real?
What is she saying?
Do you?
Is that Portuguese?
Do you like my royal robe? I am Jinga, queen of Dongo and Matamba. My brother was king, but he murdered my son to remove any other claim to the throne. So when my brother died and I became queen, I murdered his son as revenge for mine. Poison. I might have poisoned my brother, but I'll never tell.
I didn't know she spoke Portuguese.
I'll never tell.
I didn't either.
I'll never tell. Eu nunca vou contar.
Christine circles the room once, then as she circles again, she drops her arm and drags the sheet behind her. Then she drops it completely and circles the room in the opposite direction. After the last circle, she sits down regally and looks at the sheet on the floor. Kim moves to pick up the sheet.
Leave it there.
Kim stops.
Leave it. Please leave it.
Kim moves again, picks up the sheet, thinks, then drops it back on the floor. Christine lays down and curls up on her side. She reaches for the sheet, pulls it over herself, and closes her eyes.
Kimberly, she's not better.
I don't know what to do.
After a minute, Christine opens her eyes and starts changing positions on the floor. She finally finds the right position, her back to the audience, and stops moving.
I don't know how to help you anymore.
Eventually, her back still to the audience, Christine begins to sing.
Sigh no more, lady, sigh no more, sigh no more, no more.
Maybe if she could move in with
We tried that last year, remember? She couldn't stay with me and Keith forever.
1 foot in sea, 1 foot in sea, 1 foot in sea, in one on shore, in one on shore.
She needs help.
1 foot in sea, 1 foot in sea, 1 foot in sea. Oh, to one thing, constant, never. Oh, wait. Where's my royal robe?
Dear God.
I need my robe.
Christine pulls her sheet back over her shoulders and stands as a queen. Blackout. Scene 2A. 1 year earlier in Kim's apartment. There is a knock at the door. Kim enters, walks quickly to the door, and opens it.
Hey, Mom.
Mom enters with a purse but no coat and immediately looks around. When she finally turns around and holds her arms out, waiting, Kim goes to her and they hug.
The place looks good.
It'll do.
May I sit down?
Yes, of course. You don't have to wait to be asked.
It would have been nice.
I'm sorry, yes. Where are my manners?
Manners are still important, or at least they should be.
Yes, ma'am. Did you come to argue, or?
No, I'm sorry. I just don't know what else there is to talk about.
There's a lot to talk about.
I thought that since she was moving in here, there wasn't anything left to discuss.
You mean you're hoping I'll be able to handle it and the problem will go away?
You're more centered, and the two of you get along so well together.
I knew it.
Are you going to offer me something to drink?
Mom!
I'll have tea, thank you. Hot with milk.
Kim exits. Once Kim is gone, Mom exhales and rubs her temple. After a minute, she calls to Kim, who is still off stage.
When will she be here?
Any minute now.
How is she getting here without her car?
She's taking the bus.
Is that safe?
Kim comes back on stage carrying a tray with tea for both of them.
Yes, it's safe. I take the bus all the time.
Well, yes, but
But what?
Kimberly, don't make me out to be the bad guy here. I'm concerned too.
Well, that's a start.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Well, how did you mean it?
I meant that you're finally acknowledging that Chris has some issues. I don't even know the right way to say it.
Issues?
I'm gonna try to talk her into some therapy while she's here.
She doesn't need therapy. She needs rest. And she needs to come to church with your father and me.
Keith and I are coming this Sunday, by the way.
We're looking forward to it.
I think she just needs some focus.
She lost her job. How is she going to make it through grad school?
She didn't lose her job, Mom. She was fired.
She told me there was a company layoff and she was let go.
She told you that. Yeah.
Well, why was she fired?
She missed a lot of days, and then she started missing deadlines.
I don't understand. Why wouldn't she just tell me the truth?
You wouldn't.
You cover for her all the time.
Well, that's my job.
Don't you ever get tired of that job? We'll clear this up. We'll clear this lie up when she gets here.
No, you won't.
Kim takes Mom's teacup, puts it back on the tray, and exits to the kitchen.
I have to.
No, you don't.
I need to know why she lied to me.
Kim comes back from the kitchen.
She didn't lie to you. She didn't want you to worry about with everything else going on.
There's a knock at the door.
That's a lie in my book.
Promise me you won't say anything.
Blackout. Scene 2B. Kim's apartment immediately after Christine knocks. There is another knock.
Promise me.
Kim goes to the door and lets Christine in. Christine is dressed boho style, maxi dress, sandals, and a backpack. She enters slowly, almost as if she's moving in slow motion. Mom stands. Christine stays by the door.
Hi.
Don't I get a hug?
Yeah, of course.
Christine slowly goes to Mom, again as if she's moving almost in slow motion. Christine and Mom hug. Mom sits back down. Christine stands there.
How was your trip here?
Fine. It was good. I took the bus.
And you didn't get lost?
No, not this time.
That's good. How's Dad?
Well, you know your father. He likes to be home. It's getting harder and harder to get him out of the house.
He never...
The lights change. Kim and Mom begin a conversation about Kim and Christine's father. Kim and Mom are oblivious to Christine. All of Christine's actions are without any sound.
He never liked to be away from home much.
Even when we were dating, he wanted to be at his parents' house or mine.
Christine turns and runs toward the front door. She stops herself.
Really? That was okay with you?
Christine turns back around and watches Kim and Mom talking.
I didn't mind at the time.
You didn't think he'd always be like that?
No, I certainly didn't.
Christine walks to Kim, and while Kim is still talking, she kisses Kim's cheek. Kim does not notice and continues her conversation.
If you had known, would you have married him?
What a silly question.
Why is that silly?
Christine drops to her knees beside Mom's chair. Totally silent, she begins inhaling and exhaling deeply. Then she throws her head back and screams silently.
Because I loved him. That's why I married him. You think everything has to be perfect before you marry someone. Believe me, it's never perfect.
I don't need perfect.
Speaking of not perfect, how's Keith?
I'm sorry you don't like him, but I do. In fact, I might even be in love with him.
Christine composes herself, wipes her face, and stands up. She gets back in position where she was when Kim and Mom's conversation started, and the lights change back to the way they were.
I do like him, actually. What do you think of him, Christine? Christine!
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
What Kim said.
Kim said,
You haven't been paying attention again?
Kim might be in love. I heard it.
When is she moving in?
As soon as I can arrange a few days off from work.
Wait, is it definite?
Well, we did talk about it.
Yeah, but I thought we were just considering it. I didn't know it was so, final.
Well, we know that you've been under a lot of stress, that's all. If you move in, you can relax and rest. Maybe you go back to classes again?
No school. I can't.
Why can't you?
Classes are too structured. I can read on my own, like
Christine goes to her backpack, opens it, and pulls out a book.
like this book about an African warrior queen, Jinga. Have you heard of her?
No.
Oh, she was a great warrior queen in the 16th century Africa. She was a skilled negotiator. She embraced but then resisted Portuguese rule until she broke with them. And then they declared war on her. Portugal declared war on her. Not her country, her. I didn't get that in school. I got that in a book on my own.
You are so close to finishing your degree. I don't see why you can't go back.
Mom.
She never finishes anything. She starts a lot.
Really, Mom?
You're dropping out of school. You got fired from your job.
Oh my God, you promised me you wouldn't say anything.
The lights change, and in the change, Christine is brighter than Kim and Mom. Christine closes her eyes tightly, clenches her fist. Her whole body tenses up, and she begins counting, repeatedly, softly at first, and then progressively louder. Kim and Mom begin a conversation, but this time Kim and Mom are silent. All we hear is Christine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mom takes Christine by the shoulders.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mom stops shaking Christine and backs away. The lights change back to normal.
Do you see now?
1, 2, 3, 4.
If she can
5.
just move in with you and just get some rest, she'll be fine.
This is beyond rest.
1, 2, 3, 4.
She'll be
5.
fine.
Kim gets on the floor next to Christine and puts her arm around her. Christine does not respond at first, but then looks at Kim and hugs her back.
I've got you.
I don't know what's happening to me.
Blackout. Scene 3. It's 2 months later in Kim's apartment. Morning light comes through the window. Christine is lying on the couch back of the audience. She sighs heavily. Kim enters dressed in work clothes.
Chris, I'm leaving for work.
Christine doesn't move. Kim tiptoes out, closing the front door behind her softly. Christine immediately sits up and curls into a ball in the center of the couch. The lights fade, and when they come up, it is later that day. Light from the window has shifted. Christine is laying down, facing front, asleep. Kim enters. The workday is over.
Chris?
Kim sighs and tiptoes off stage. Christine opens her eyes and lays there. The lights fade. When they come up, it is morning the next day. Christine is lying on the floor in front of the couch. Kim enters, dressed in work clothes.
Chris?
Christine doesn't move. Kim exits, closing the front door behind her. The lights fade. When they come up, light from the window has shifted. Christine is laying down on the floor, facing front, asleep. Christine enters. The workday is over. She goes to Christine and tries to wake her up.
Chris? Christine?
Yes.
You have got to get up, honey. At least go to the bedroom.
Oh, I'm fine.
Go to bed.
I'm fine here.
Kim looks at her for a minute, then exits. The lights fade. When they come up, it is morning. Christine is lying on the couch, eyes closed. Kim is wearing a coat, but we barely see her. She is closing the door behind her on her way to work. As soon as the door closes, Christine bolts up from the couch. She stretches, fluffs her hair, and starts to straighten up the sheets.
Sigh no more, lady, sigh no more, sigh no more, sigh no more. Men were deceivers ever. 1 foot in sea, 1 foot in sea, 1 foot in sea.
She starts waltzing around the room.
In one on shore, in one on shore, in one on shore. I should wash these sheets.
She gathers up the sheets.
Men were deceivers ever. 1 foot in sea, 1 foot in sea, 1 foot in sea, in one on shore, in one on shore, in one on shore.
She waltzes off stage with the sheets. The lights fade. When they come up, it is later that day. Kim comes in from work.
Hello?
Christine bounds in. She's wearing different pajamas.
Kimmy!
Christine hugs Kim.
Why, thank you.
Christine takes Kim in her arms and waltzes her around the room.
Men were deceivers ever. 1 foot in sea, 1 foot in sea, 1 foot in sea, and one on shore, and one on shore, and one on shore.
They stop dancing.
You are lively today.
I am.
Why does that song sound familiar?
It's Shakespeare from Much Ado. I sang it in high school choir, but it popped in my head out of nowhere. I think it's the repetition.
Choir, yes. I remember now.
How was work today?
Unreal. It was one of those days where it was so busy I forgot to eat lunch.
I'm sorry. It's never too busy that I forget to eat.
Good point, but I did.
So you must be hungry?
Starved.
Good, because I made dinner.
You cooked.
Yes, I cooked.
What did you make?
Oh, it's a surprise.
Okay.
Lasagna.
That sounds involved.
You're looking at me like I could burn the apartment down.
I didn't mean it like that.
Everything went fine, and it's in the oven, and it'll be ready soon.
Yummy. Okay.
Do you need a snack to get you through till dinner?
No, ma'am. I think I'm good.
Oh, remember that summer in the mountains when we all went strawberry picking?
How could I forget? You ate so many strawberries, you were sick for hours.
I love strawberries. I remember you rubbed my back the whole time.
That's my job.
You're still the best back rubber ever.
What else did you do today?
I made dinner.
What else?
Oh, I've been reading all day.
That's it?
You sound like Mom.
I did, didn't I? I am so sorry.
Oh, do you know that Queen Jinga did not kneel for anyone? The Portuguese ambassador didn't respect her. He wouldn't give her a chair. He expected her to sit on the floor. She would not. She had one of her servants kneel on hands and knees while she sat on his back, so she would be equal to the ambassador and look him in the eye.
You love that book.
She's so fascinating. She taught herself Portuguese so she could understand and talk to her enemies.
Can I read it when you're done?
Oh, sure.
So you made dinner.
I started washing the sheets, and then I thought, I need a shower. So I took one. I shouldn't have picked up that book, but I did. I was reading and reading and reading, and then I thought, my sister deserves a nice dinner, and I'm going to make it for her. So I did.
That is so sweet. When will it be out of the oven?
2 minutes.
2 important minutes. Yeah, I know.
I made enough for Keith. I assume he's coming over?
Yeah, he is.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Kim, you know I can read you.
Like a book. It's nothing. It can wait.
I'm not made of glass, you know.
I know you're not made of glass.
You used to tell me things.
Keith and I have been talking about moving in together.
That's nice.
It's time.
Of course, natural progression, you know, advancing the relationship. I totally get it.
Do you?
Are you gonna marry him?
Eventually, yes.
Oh.
I've been trying to tell you for days, and you've slept so much.
I've been tired.
You're always tired. So what's the name of that book?
Don't do that.
What?
Change the subject.
Chris.
You don't really want to talk about the book.
I did want to tell you earlier.
I should have guessed. Keith is so great.
He is.
You love him.
I do.
When will he move in?
Well, we don't know. We're not sure yet if we'd live here.
You get a new apartment together?
Yes.
Natural progression, I totally get it.
Honey.
Natural progression, I totally get it.
Chris.
I totally get it.
It's going to be all right.
But it's not, is it?
I'll make it work.
You can't make this work.
I will.
How? You and Keith will probably get married and live together alone, not with a sister, and definitely not a sister like me.
You are a good sister.
I'm not. I want to be, but I'm not.
A timer goes off in the kitchen.
Oh, dinner.
We'll find you a small apartment near us.
A small apartment near us.
Look at how great you did today. You washed clothes and you made dinner.
I made lasagna.
You did.
Keith will be here soon, won't he?
Half an hour or so.
What's going to happen to me?
I will take care of you.
Can't take care of me forever.
Blackout. Scene 4A. Flashback to a scene from Christine and Kim's childhood. Mom is sitting before a vanity with a mirror. She is elegantly dressed and putting on makeup. Her chair and the vanity are angled, so she is facing about 3/4 towards the audience. Christine and Kim sit cross-legged near Mom's chair with their backs to the audience.
Bedtime is 8:30. You can play quietly for a little while, and you get one story from the sitter. Then lights out at 9 o'clock. Is that clear?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
I know you'll be good girls.
Who's going to be our babysitter?
It's Lisa from down the street.
Ooh, I like her.
She's a good girl, and she's very responsible.
We've never had a babysitter before.
It'll be fun.
Why are you going out, Mommy?
Your father's promotion at work is very special. His company is having a big party for him, and the others who got promoted too. He's the first black manager in the region. Sit up, Kimberly.
Yes, ma'am.
Mom pulls a beautiful ornate necklace out of a box. She turns to show it to the girls.
Do you like this one?
Oh, it's so pretty.
It's beautiful.
Wear that one.
It is a nice one, isn't it? It belonged to my mother, your grandmother. You won't remember her.
I think I do.
You were about 4 when she died. Yes, you might remember her. I miss her.
She's in heaven.
I remember she always sat in the big red chair.
That's right, she did. Don't slouch, Christine.
How did Grandma die?
That's not appropriate for little girls. My mother was very grand and so elegant. All of this jewelry was hers.
Really?
Yes. When I was your age, she and my father went out all the time, and I'd watch her getting dressed, just like you're watching me now.
Whoa.
One day, they just stopped going out. My mother sat in her red chair and never seemed to leave it. Some days she didn't eat. Sometimes she just stayed in bed for days and days.
I could never do that.
I could do that.
Oh, it was just the blues. She only left the house when we went to church. She lost interest in everything. Even me.
Christine throws her arms in the air, falls on her back, and starts snoring, pretending to sleep.
Stop snoring, Christine. Oh, my, you're so dramatic.
Christine sits up. Kim helps her.
Good girl, Kimberly. That's your job. Always take care of Christine.
I will.
I didn't have a sibling. I was always alone. You two are very lucky.
Mom pulls out another necklace and shows it to the girls.
Oh, it's prettier than the other one. It's beautiful.
Yes, I like this one too.
Do you think Daddy will like it?
I don't think he'll notice. Boys don't pay attention to things like that.
Some boys do.
That's silly.
I will marry a boy who pays attention.
No, you're too young to be thinking about boys.
I'm not too young. I'm 10.
You're practically a lady.
Can I try the other necklace on?
No, it's too big for you.
Which one was Grandma's favorite?
The other one. I remember once I snuck in her room and I put on her favorite dress and her favorite lipstick and every necklace I could wear. And I went to her in the big red chair to cheer her up. She barely blinked. She looked at my neck and took off that necklace out of all of them. And she held it and cried. I guess it was her favorite.
It's my favorite too.
Maybe someday it will be yours.
Really?
Yes, really.
Yay!
Would you like a necklace one day too, Christine?
Chris?
Christine!
Oh, yes, ma'am.
You haven't been paying attention again.
I'm sorry, Mommy.
Where does your mind go when you're away like that?
Just, away.
Well, be careful. One day you might go away and not come back.
Blackout. Scene 4B. Back to the beginning of the same flashback scene in Mom's room. This time the room has been turned so that Mom's back is now to the audience as she sits at her vanity, and Kim and Christine sit on the floor facing the audience.
Bedtime is at 8:30. You can play quietly for a little while, and you get one story from the babysitter. Then lights out at 9 o'clock. Is that clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
I know you'll be good girls.
Who's gonna be our babysitter?
It's Lisa from down the street.
Oh, I like her.
She's a good girl and very responsible.
We've never had a sitter before.
It'll be fun.
Why are you going out, Mommy?
Your father's promotion at work is very special. His company is having a big party for him, and the others who got promoted too. He's the first black manager in his region. Sit up, Kimberly.
Yes, ma'am.
Mom pulls a beautiful ornate necklace out of a box. She turns to show it to the girls.
Oh, yes. Pick that one.
Gorgeous.
You like this one? It is nice, isn't it? It belonged to my mother, your grandmother. You won't remember her.
I think I do.
You were about 4 when she died, so yes, you might remember her. I miss her.
She's in heaven.
I remember she always sat in the big red chair.
That's right, she did. Don't slouch, Christine.
How did Grandma die?
That's not appropriate for little girls. My mother was very grand and so elegant. All of this jewelry was hers.
Really?
Yes, when I was your age, she and my father went out all the time. And I'd watch her getting dressed just like you're watching me now.
Whoa.
One day, they just stopped going out. My mother sat in her red chair and never seemed to leave it. Some days she didn't eat. Sometimes she'd just stay in bed for days and days.
I could never do that.
I could do that.
Oh, it was just the blues. She only left the house when we went to church. She lost interest in everything. Even me.
Christine throws her arms in the air, falls on her back, and starts snoring, pretending to sleep.
Oh, stop snoring, Christine. My, you're so dramatic.
Christine sits up. Kim helps her.
Good girl, Kimberly. That's your job. Always take care of Christine.
I will.
I didn't have a sibling. I was always alone. You two are very lucky.
Mom pulls out another necklace and shows it to the girls.
Oh, it's beautiful.
magical. I really want
wear
that one.
Yes, I like this one too.
Yay! Do you think Daddy will like it?
I don't think he'll notice. Boys don't pay attention to things like that.
This time, the lights change, brighten on Christine.
Some boys do.
Christine stands up and steps away from Kim and Mom. She begins twirling and gets dizzy and drops to the floor, laughing visibly but silently.
That's silly.
I will marry a boy who pays attention.
You're too young to be thinking about boys.
I'm not too young. I'm 10.
Practically a lady.
Christine stands up, fixes her robe, and goes to stand beside Mom. She gently strokes Mom's hair.
Can I try the other necklace on? Which one was Grandma's favorite?
The other one.
Christine steps back slowly.
I remember once I snuck in her room and I put on her best dress and her favorite lipstick and all the jewelry my neck could hold. And I went to the big red chair to cheer her up. She barely blinked. She looked at my neck and took off that necklace out of all of them, and she held it and cried. I guess it was her favorite.
It's my favorite too.
Maybe someday it will be yours.
Really?
Yes, really.
Christine sits back down next to Kim, exactly in the same position as before the lights brightened on her. The lights change back to normal.
Oh, thank you, Mommy.
Would you like a necklace one day too, Christine?
Chris.
Christine,
Oh, yes, ma'am?
you haven't been paying attention again.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Where does your mind go when you're away like that?
Just, away.
Well, be careful. One day you might go away and not come back.
Blackout. Scene 5. 6 months after the end of scene 3, when Kim told Christine she was moving in with Keith, and they are moving Christine into her new apartment. Moving boxes are placed here and there. Christine enters wearing a maxi dress, carrying a broom, dustpan, and some cleaning rags. She straightens up as Kim enters, carrying a last box.
This is the last one. Keith and Dad are taking the truck back to the rental office. He'll be back after that.
You're just back from your honeymoon. You shouldn't be helping me.
Of course we'd help you.
Oh, it was a beautiful wedding.
It was, wasn't it?
It would be weird having a brother. It's always been just the two of us.
But a good weird, right?
I will make this work, Kim. I don't want you to worry about me.
Remember to eat, set a reminder on your phone.
I will.
When do you go back to work?
I may not be going back.
You need your job.
I know.
What happened? Christine?
I was let go.
You were fired? Why?
I tried. It was hard to focus, but I really did try.
Keith and I worked really hard to find you this apartment.
I know. I have money saved from when I was living with you.
You've been doing so well.
I can do this. I can pay 3 to 4 months rent in advance.
And what about after that?
I'll find another job. I can do it. I will.
Oh, Chris.
Mom and Dad are helping me too.
Keith and I just got settled.
I won't let you down, Kimmy.
There's the sound of a text alert. Kim checks her phone.
Mom's on the way.
Here?
Yeah, we can't tell her you lost another job.
Oh, no.
Don't panic.
I'm not panicking. I'm not really not panicking.
Breathe. It's okay.
Oh, why is she coming here? She doesn't like the neighborhood. The apartment's not clean.
You just moved in. She won't even notice.
She's going to come in and see that I haven't cleaned my room.
We'll move a few boxes and it'll be fine.
You know the white gloves are going to come out. And she's going to inspect, and I haven't dusted, and she's going to look at my floors, and they need mopping, and they do, by the way, but she's going to catch that. She catches everything.
She won't inspect. I promise.
There are 2 strong knocks at the door.
Just don't want to let her down.
You won't.
Don't tell her I was fired. Promise.
I promise.
Christine goes to the opposite wall and keeps her back close to the wall while Kim goes to the door and opens it. Mom enters.
Hi, Mom. Christine, Mom's here.
Hello, Mother.
Christine, it's good to see you. The place looks good.
What'd I tell you?
She was being nice.
The floor's not mopped.
You just moved in. I like what you've done so far.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Mom picks up a framed picture from the floor.
This might look good here.
She holds it up to a wall.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Snyder asked about you.
Mr. Snyder from your church?
He wanted to know when you'd be coming back.
Oh, I don't know.
Keith's office is moving to a bigger building downtown.
Oh, that's good. He's doing well.
The company is, yeah.
So you want to be starting a family soon.
Mom.
A lot of couples start having babies right away.
It's too soon to be talking about that. Why would you bring that up now?
A baby?
I am not pregnant. I am not having a baby.
But you will.
Someday. It's not the right time.
You're waiting because of me, aren't you?
That wasn't the best thing to say, Mom.
I never know what to say, apparently.
A baby.
When's your first day back to work, Christine?
Well, I've been meaning to...
Stop stammering.
Oh.
No.
I'll be fine for a while.
And then what? What about school? You worked so hard to get into grad school. And now you're just going to throw it all away?
You know how I am with classes. I can't do it.
Well, don't spend all this time off sleeping your days away.
That's, it's harsh.
That's not fair.
I know what it's like to watch someone spend days in bed. I saw it firsthand.
Firsthand?
She means Grandma.
What do you know?
I know everything.
My mother had the blues, that's all.
When we were younger, you said she stopped going out and she slept for days and stopped eating.
Grandma was like, me?
No, dear.
She needed help, didn't she?
Help? There was no help back then. You got up and you pushed through. And you went to work and to church on Sundays. And you took care of your family. We didn't have breaks. We didn't have vacations.
Christine steps back away from this discussion. Kim and Mom don't notice.
Why is everything about church with you?
Excuse me?
I know church is important.
Church is everything, especially for us. We didn't have community centers. We didn't have social clubs. The church was our community. After school tutoring, keeping all the kids in the neighborhood in line, they did it all. And when you were blue or needed a refuge from the world, church gave us that.
But church didn't fix her, did it?
We went every Sunday and every Wednesday night.
Church isn't equipped to handle everything.
I tried to be good, make her happy.
You were just a little girl.
We will take care of Christine. We are her family.
Christine slowly sits on the floor and tries to curl herself into a ball.
We? Where have you been for the last year?
You're so much better with her than I am.
You don't try.
That's because you do everything. You don't leave anything for me or your father to do. You're always making excuses for her, or you're covering for her. How is that helping her?
If I can help her stay focused and calm, I don't know, just let her know that she's not alone. When I do, she's more centered.
You've got to stop protecting her.
You said I should always take care of Christine. That's your job, Kimberly.
Yes, but not at the expense of yourself. You're not even being honest now, are you?
About what?
You do want to have a baby. You're in love, and your husband adores you. Of course you do. But you don't do it now because of Christine.
I can't.
Because of me?
Tell her, Kimberly.
I'm not made of glass, you know?
I can't until I know you're okay.
You're not supposed to take care of me. I am supposed to take care of you.
That's my job.
But I'm older.
2 minutes.
2 important minutes.
You win.
I can finish unpacking on my own.
No, you can't.
There's not that much. I'll be fine.
There's plenty we can help you with.
I'm better. I'll be better.
Let's go, Kimberly.
Mom.
If she wants to do it alone, we have to let her try.
I'm fine, really.
You're fine now.
You have a job and a husband. You have a husband, and he's really nice, and I think he loves you.
He is nice, isn't he?
He's a boy that pays attention.
You remember that? Are you sure you're gonna be okay?
I'll eat every day. Can I can still call you, right?
Every day.
Kim and Mom exit. Christine stands alone as the lights fade. Blackout. Scene 6A. Back to the present day in Christine's small apartment. The scene begins exactly where scene 1B ended. Christine, Kim, and Mom are exactly in the same places they were at the end of scene 1B.
Wait, where's my royal robe? I need my robe.
She pulls her sheet over her shoulders and stands as queen.
Sigh no more, lady, sigh no more, sigh.
God, please help her.
We can't pray this away.
Sigh. I forgot the rest.
It's from school, remember?
Oh, it's a song, right?
Yes, it's a song from school.
Something about the sea. Yes, 1 foot in sea, 1 foot in sea.
1 foot in sea, 1 foot in sea, 1 foot in sea.
I tried to help her.
1 foot in. Wait, one
I know about Grandma.
in sea.
I put on all the necklaces that I could.
I can't waltz anymore.
She killed herself. Didn't she?
I was 10.
It was a long time ago.
I didn't know how to help her.
It wasn't your fault.
I don't have a partner. I need a partner to waltz, you know?
I just thought she was unhappy.
You know it wasn't that now, don't you?
Kim and Mom hug. Christine presses her hands to her head.
What do we do, Kim?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kim? Kimmy,
I'm here. I'm right here.
let's play hopscotch.
Christine plays imaginary hopscotch, then she trips and falls to her knees. Kim backs away.
This is more than therapy. We need a doctor.
Oh, Philadelphia, remember? Remember butterscotch crimpets? Oh, they were so good and so fluffy. They were fluffy, and we had grape soda with them. I dreamt about grape soda last night.
She's on the prayer list at church.
We can't pray this away.
I want peace.
Look at her, Mommy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kimmy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mom and Kim back away slowly. The lights fade along the edges and back of the stage. And Kim and Mom step back into the shadow, but do not exit. Scene 6B. Back to the beginning of the prior scene in Christine's apartment. This time, the lights are down except for a spotlight on Christine, and Kim and Mom remain in shadow at the edges of the stage.
Wait, where's my royal robe? I need my robe.
This time, she pulls from the pile of clothes an actual royal cloak, richly jewel-colored, lined and trimmed. She also pulls from the pile an actual crown, large and ornate, and places it on her head. She stands regally.
Sigh no more, lady, sigh no more. Sigh, sigh. I forgot the rest. It's a song, right? Something about the sea. Yes, 1 foot in sea, 1 foot in sea, 1 foot in... Wait, 1 in sea. I can't waltz anymore. I don't have a partner. I need a partner to waltz.
She presses her hands to her head.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kimmy. Let's play hopscotch.
She plays imaginary hopscotch, then she trips and falls to her knees. Her crown falls from her head.
Oh, Philadelphia. Remember butterscotch crimpets? Oh, they were so good. Fluffy. They were fluffy, and we had grape soda with them. I dreamt about grape soda last night. I just want peace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
She stands back up and adjusts her robe and crown. Suddenly she hears it, the sound again.
It's back. It's in my left ear. Now it's in my right ear. Now left, now right, left, right, left, right. Oh, swoop! It's swooping and around. It's outside my head. It really is circling and swooping and sound and whooshing around and around.
A loud whooshing sound is heard.
Oh, it's Earth. It's the Earth. It's spinning on its axis. The world, it keeps spinning and it's spinning and it's spinning. It's spinning and spinning.
Christine takes off her robe, drops it on the floor, and lies down, putting her cheek on the ground, eyes closed.
Stop spinning. Stop. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1. I've always been like this.
Kim and Mom step out of the shadows and come downstage to where Christine is.
Kim?
I'm here.
Kim goes to Christine and helps her stand.
Mom?
Here I am.
Mom comes forward.
I used to think everyone was like this, like me.
Even me?
Oh, no, you're not. You're strong and perfect. You're the moon and you're the ocean and orchids and you're fresh butter and strawberries.
You're the strawberry girl, not me.
They're perfect things.
I'm not perfect.
I'm sorry you had to take care of me.
That's...
Please, don't say it again. I need help. I need help.
Oh, my girl.
I'm broken.
You're not broken.
But my brain is.
Your brain is not...
Mom!
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Can I be fixed?
I don't know.
Mom and Kim hug Christine and each other. Blackout. End of play.
Thank you so much, actors. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you to the playwright, Miss Adrienne Earle Pender. Thank you to our fabulous director, Mr. Jamal Farrar. Thank you again, panelists. Thank you, everyone, for watching. You're awesome. This has been one amazing festival. And I will go home with the blues because we have just been really working on this festival, and I'm trying to keep it together. But you guys are awesome. Thank you so much, everyone. All the staff, people that worked on this festival, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes.